This episode of Ty's Eye Help is brought to you by GoDaddy. What's up guys? Yesterday Samsung had their Unpacked event where they announced two new products that I want to talk about in this video, the Galaxy Note 3 and the Galaxy Gear Smartwatch. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Galaxy Note 3 and run down the specs and tell you a little bit about it. The Galaxy Note 3 has a 5.7 inch Super AMOLED 1080p display. It's got 3 GB of RAM as well as a 2.3 GHz quad-core processor. It has a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera, and on the back is a 13 megapixel camera which shoots 1080p HD video at 60 frames per second, and they also said there's an option for 4K video. Whether it's actually really good 4K or not, we'll have to see. It also has a 3200 milliamp hour battery and comes in 32 and 64 gigabyte options. And right out of the box, you're going to get Android 4.3 running on the device. Now, as far as design compared to the Note 2, the new Note 3 is bigger, thinner, and lighter. And it also has a new leather backing, which I'm a little bit confused on because the guy on stage said it was leather, but then I heard other people saying it wasn't leather, so I'm guessing it's like a pleather. It's sort of like leather, but it's not actually leather. But still, that's a weird backing for a phone, but at the same time, kind of interesting. It might be really cool. And it comes in 3 different colors: black, white, and pink. Most of the biggest new features are actually in the S Pen that comes along with the Note 3. The S Pen now has a new feature called Air Command, which is sort of like Air Gesture if you use the Galaxy S4, where you can hover your finger over the screen, but in this case it's the S Pen. When you hover it over the screen, it brings up a little menu, and then you press the button on the S Pen, and then it brings up lots of different little options for you to choose from. I'm not going to go over all the features with the new S Pen, but you can do like memos faster. You can like actually tap on a note that's in a memo, and you can like send it an email, or like search it on the web, or call it if it's a phone number, or go to it if it's an address. And you can also organize your content better now. Like if you're on a web page, you can just do a certain option and then you circle it, and then it'll like save it, and you can put it in a certain folder and organize everything out like that, just so you can save everything that you look at on your phone that you want to save. Now, moving on from the Note 3, what I was excited for, the Galaxy Gear Smartwatch. What kind of let me down right at the start when they announced it is it requires a Samsung Galaxy device to actually work. It needs a 4.0 Bluetooth connection and be connected to a Galaxy device. But it is Samsung's device, and you kind of need to use a smartwatch with a phone, so at the same time it kind of makes sense. So first up, let's go over the design and specs. The watch is made of stainless steel, which is probably going to feel really nice on your wrist, and comes in 6 colors: jet black, mocha gray, wild orange, oatmeal beige, rose gold, and lime green. It's got a 1.63 Super AMOLED touchscreen display with a resolution of 320 by 320. Now inside the watch, you're going to find a 800 megahertz processor, 512 megabytes of RAM, and 4 gigabytes of storage. Over on the side of the watch, it has a home button as well as a microphone, and on the bottom, where the strap actually snaps together, is where you'll find the speaker. Kind of a weird spot for a speaker, but I mean, you got to put it somewhere. Now built right in the strap is a 1.9 megapixel camera, which will take pictures and shoot video in 720p in VGA quality. So it's not the best camera, but they made it really easy to access. All you have to do is tap and swipe down, and then tap again to take a picture or record a video. You do have to, of course, switch to the video option, but they made it really quick to actually look at it, take a picture, just like that. Also inside the watch, you'll find a gyroscope and an accelerometer. And the battery life of this thing is supposed to be 25 plus hours. So it's supposed to last you a full day on one single charge, which takes about 60 to 90 minutes. The Galaxy Gear is going to run its own app specifically made for it. So with the Gear, you're going to be able to do things like answer phone calls and actually talk on the phone without having to get your phone out of the pocket. You can get text messages, which you can actually send text messages by voice, because it does have S-Voice, the assistant built into Galaxy phones, built right into it also. And then you can also get all your notifications like email, Facebook, Twitter, that whole deal. And I'm sure you're going to be able to do things like browse the web and stuff like that, because more apps are going to come out for it. What's cool about this is there's a thing called Smart Relay, which is where if you're looking at something on your Galaxy Gear smartwatch, you can actually switch right over to your phone and look exactly what you're looking at on your watch on the bigger screen. So that's pretty cool. As of right now, I'm pretty excited for the Galaxy Gear smartwatch. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I'm definitely going to get one. And I think what's going to make or break it is if there's going to be a lot of cool apps released for it that actually give it features and functionality. Unlike the Pebble smartwatch, which was boring and didn't really have that many features that made it cool and actually made me want to wear it. And actually, if I am getting the Galaxy Gear smartwatch, I'm probably going to end up getting the Note 3 also, because I need a phone to go along with it. And unfortunately, I shattered my screen on my S4. I don't know if you can see that. The screen completely went out. I might try to get that fixed, but most likely I'm probably going to end up getting the Note 3. I'm just horrible with taking care of smartphones. Landing on my couch, don't worry. The Galaxy Gear is going to come at a price tag of $300 and will ship along with the Note 3 on September 24th. Unless you live in the US, the Galaxy Gear won't be shipping until sometime in October. They haven't set an actual date yet, but just sometime in October. I think the Note 3 though will be out in every country on September 25th, or every country they're releasing it in. It really stinks for the US and Japan that the Gear won't be coming out until October, but I will of course be getting it then and doing videos on it for you guys. I'm pretty excited about that. Now before I wrap up the video, let's take one last look at our sponsor. Godaddy Web Hosting delivers the most reliable hosting available. They call it 4th generation hosting, and it offers a lot of features that most competitors don't. And right now they got a great deal that's going to save you some serious cash. Just go to GoDaddy.com and use the code TAI1 and you'll get 10% off of your order. Alright guys, there you go. There's all the details on the Note 3 and the new Galaxy Gear smartwatch. Let me know what you think about both of these. Any comments down below. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Are you going to be getting any of these? Are you excited for them? And what do you think about the Galaxy Gear smartwatch? Is it going to compete with Apple's iWatch, even though obviously we don't know much about it? But do you think it will compete? Do you think it was a good idea for them to beat Apple to the punch and go ahead and release it now? And yeah, just let me know in the comments. Also, so you don't miss any of my future videos, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel right there, and it will let you know when I post new ones. And yeah, that's about it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.